Hey, beautiful souls. Have you experienced a relationship with a narcissist, either in friendships, romantic relationships, family line, even in your workplace, and you kind of know the signs now? They're manipulative behavior, lying, gaslighting, cheating, all the things that they do. They kind of operate on the same playbook. Are you kind of at that point where you're just sick of drawing in those type of people, and your boundaries are really on point, and your self-worth is definitely kicked into high gear, and your self-love, and you don't want to have those kinds of energies in your life? But it can be really hard to tell who is on that spectrum of narcissistic energies. And then there's those people that are just good-hearted people, but acting out of their wounding and their trauma that's unhealed. There is a difference, in my opinion. I believe that the narcissistic personality type is not just a personality type. I believe it's a soul disorder as well. And I've developed a really great test, a soul quality test that I can do super easy for you if you are wanting to find out for sure if somebody's on that spectrum or not. Because if they're not, and they're, you're drawn to this person, you really have good chemistry and you love them and you want to make things work, you can eventually heal unhealed wounds together if the person has a positive soul, if they are connected to their conscience, divine energy, and they're willing to receive that spiritual guidance and nudges to heal. And then there's the types of people that have denounced that. They do not want that kind of energy. They don't feel the need for it. They think they maybe are above it. There's a difference between those two type of people. And a soul quality test can be a really great way to differentiate the two. Reach out to me at thezenzone@mail.com. Or you can go on my website to see the soul quality test. It's at thezenzonestudio.com. And I have a list of other healing services, Reiki, channeled messages, and chakra balancing, things like that. So there's a lot of healing that can be done if you have exited from a narcissistic, emotionally abusive relationship. I do coaching. I feel like I'm an expert in this by now, not only for my own personal life experience, but just coaching and helping men and women. I have an online support group for this very thing. It is not easy to heal, but the narcissistic people in our life are there for a reason. If we can learn to tap into the part of you that maybe drew that energy in, that unhealed version of you, it can be a really empowering thing to do. Like, okay, what is this situation trying to teach me? It can be really draining as well. And you just kind of keep climbing out of that pit, but you can do it. And if you are just sick of drawing in those type of people and you do not want any more friends, romantic partners, business associates, even bosses or employees that are just don't have the good soul quality that you're looking for, that are not, if you're like me and you just want honest, loving, dependable people in your life, not perfect people, but just people that you can work with that do not operate out of that shadow aspect of themselves, reach out to me at thezenzone@mail.com, and we can do a soul quality test, and you can just make sure you're aligning with those type of people that put out that same good energy that you do. You deserve that. So thezenzone@mail.com for that soul quality test or other types of healing as well. I'm Rachel, and I will talk to you again another time. Bye.